I always find this bit really awkward before anyone has joined the live stream. And you just gotta sit and wait. Will anyone join? Who knows? God, you can really hear the traffic. Yay! We have 2 people. Say hello, 2 people, so I know that you're there. 4 people. G'day, g'day. How are we all? Sebastian, guten Tag, wie geht's? Tomu6, hello there, hello. Jörg, still can't say your name. Hello. Willkommen, bienvenue to you all. How are we all doing on this fine Saturday evening? What have you guys been up to in the German land? It's where the majority of you are from. Was geht ab, Bruder? So a lot of people assume that I can speak German because I make a lot of German content. I can't. Someone translate that for me. Bruder is brother, right? Marco! Hi, Marco. Jörg, you are recovering from a cold. Oh, no. Was it like man flu? Is that a thing in Germany? Like in the UK, when a guy has a cold, like it's so much worse than when a woman has a cold and it's like, and women are like, you're fine. So have you had like a proper cold, or have you got man flu? Alfie, woo, new house. Thanks, Alf. You'll have to come and visit when you're back from university. Your sister came over the other day, last weekend, and we had a little shindig. It was great. What's going on, brother? Ah, was geht ab, Bruder? Ja, alles gut, mein Freunde. Und du? Und dir? Ja. Tomo Music, how are you? I am very well, my darling. I'm very well. So I've just moved into my new flat, hence why I thought I'd do a little live stream so anyone could ask me any questions about moving out or anything like that. And also there probably isn't going to be a video this weekend because I've still got so much unpacking to do. Like moving house is stressful. I never realised how stressful it would be. But yes, I'm pretty much in now. But I haven't had time to kind of set up my tripod and my camera and find a place to film yet. Because I was thinking here, but then it's a bit of a boring background. And everyone said, have you taken your canvas thing, you know, the one like a Mandela, the one I always sit in front of on my sofa at home and have a chat to you guys about. I didn't bring that because this is a rented flat, so I can't like stick anything on the walls. So I need to find a good place. But this room is really light. So that is one good thing, is that I did get an amazing ring light. A lovely subscriber sent me a ring light, like a proper, it's wonderful. So I'll set that up and hopefully it'll dramatically increase the lighting in my videos, because that is one thing a lot of people complain about is like, Hannah, why is your lighting so bad? I'm sorry. Right, what else have we got? Alfie will definitely come around. That's good. That is good. Sorry, I've just got a notification from myself that's popped up on my laptop like Hannah Montgomery is live. And I've been live for like 3-4 minutes now. But then why would it pop up for me? Like I can't watch myself. That's really weird. Anyway, Jörg is dying. He does not have mana gripper. He doesn't have mana gripper. This is a proper gripper. I assume that's the word for cold. Das ist nicht gut, das ist schlecht. Well, I hope you get better soon, Jörg. I really hope it is a fast, speedy recovery from your man flu, which is not man flu, it's proper flu. Hi, Chloe. How are you? I don't think I've seen you before in one of these live streams. Have you been here before? Welcome. You're very welcome to this lovely channel with these lovely Germans. My lovely Germans. I'm a bit bored, but I'm doing good. Yeah, I feel you there. I have 2 flatmates, and both of them have gone to go and see Detective Pikachu in the cinema. And they were like, Hannah, come. And I was like, I don't wanna, like, I don't mind, but the cinema isn't like my favorite place. I don't know why. I've never liked going to the cinema unless it's for a film I'm dying to see. Otherwise, I just wait for it to come out, like on DVD or on the internet or whatever. It's just too expensive. And the popcorn is like £1 bazillion, so I just don't like the cinema. So I'm alone in the flat for the first time in like a week. So it's nice. I thought I'd just chat to you guys, see how you're doing. Hamera Lopi, welcome to adult life. All the bills to pay. Yeah. Yep, it's going so good. The other day, one of my flatmates was like, oh, by the way, it's going to be £116 for bills each a month on top of the rent already. And I was just like, oh my God, it's so expensive being an adult. So expensive. Douglas Campbell. Ahoy, Hannah. Ahoy, Douglas. How are you, my darling? Good evening, darling. Good evening, blasphemy. With the 3 and the 4s. Marco. I'm currently watching Lucifer season 4. I've never seen Lucifer, but I think I'd really like it because the main actor is really good. I've seen him in other stuff, so maybe I'll give that a go. London is expensive. How can you afford an apartment there? Exactly. Call me daddy. That's what I'm saying. I can't really afford it, but I have to move out at some point. So here I am. Just going to have no money ever. Yay! Spending the day pulling weeds in the garden. Oh, Douglas, that's a chore. That is a chorey day. Ugh. I hate gardening. I really do. So I don't envy you there. Jörg, recently I've done a DNA test and found out I am 34.6% English. Welcome to Britain. I'm a little bit German, so I think a lot of Anglo-Saxons have Germanic and English heritage. We're kind of mixed, so yay! This live thing is cool. Having a decent chat is my second favourite thing after sleeping. I feel you there. I feel you there. Yeah, that's why I quite like a live stream, because instead of just you guys commenting on my videos, and I do try really hard to reply to your comments on my videos, because I just think it builds up a good relationship between obviously you guys and me. Like, I've never ever seen myself as like, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I'm not a proper YouTuber. Like, YouTube will never be my full-time career. I'll never make it as a massive YouTuber. So when I speak to you guys, I see it as like a friendship more than a kind of, you are my subscribers and I make videos for you. Like, I make videos for me. I like making them, and it just is lovely to have people who enjoy them as well. So yeah, I really like live streams, because then I can really get to know you guys, because you guys can tell me things in the little chat and I can answer any questions you might have. And it's great. I enjoy it. Jörg is not even a real German. I think you are a real German. But, you know, got a bit of English in there. It's all good. It's all good. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo to you, Anna. Hoo-hoo. Jörg, the rest is Scandinavian. Oh, so you're English, German, Scandinavian man. So you're very Central European. I think I would be the same, really. Your bestie seems to live in a very posh area. Is she minted? Oh, you're talking about Indy? Herma Lopi? The girl who I did the accent challenge with? Is that who you're talking about? Let me know. I think that's probably who, but... Chloe Chang, you should visit Asia, Hannah. Love from Taiwan. Oh my God, someone who isn't German. Chloe, you are so welcome here. Yay. Yeah, I would love to visit Asia one day. I've never really gone further than... I think Poland is the furthest east I've ever gone. I've been to America, so that's the furthest west. But yeah, I've never kind of been to Asia or Australasia, anywhere like that. So one day I would love to go. I just need some more money. I have none. Hence why I'm moved into a place that I can't afford. Yay! Clever idea, Hannah. Clap, 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 clap. Floppo, 93. Did you get the social media job you were applying for? Kind of. So the guy who I was doing it for, or like trying to get this interviewee thing for, was like, yeah, we'd love you to do some stuff for us. And I said, that's great. Oh my God, how exciting. And he then like never responds to my emails. So I'll send him something like, oh, maybe I could do a video on this. Like, unfortunately, his business is based a lot in Australia. So I can't obviously film anything because I live in the UK. So I'll say, oh, like, can you get me some footage of this, this, and this? And then I can edit it into a video for your website, your social medias, whatever. And he just won't reply. So I don't know, is the answer to that. I kind of got it, but then nothing has happened. So maybe not. But I'm still applying for other jobs. I have an interview very soon for something. So hopefully I'll get that. Who knows? Okay. If you could choose a costume for carnival, what would you dress like? Ooh. I'd quite like to go as something from like Day of the Dead, like in Mexico, Dia de los Muertos, because it's just such a cool tradition. Have any of you seen Coco, the Disney film? Because Disney is just my favorite thing ever. I love Disney. And Coco is such a good film. And I think I'd like to go as kind of like a painted skull and like celebrate my ancestors who have passed and things like that. So yeah, I'd like to go to like a Dia de los Muertos carnival. Call Me Daddy has seen Coco. That's what I want to go as. You get it. Like that. Yes. Oh, you are talking about Indy. Indy is, yeah, she has a very, very nice house. A very nice house. Like, she's, yeah, it's beautiful. But thing is, like, she lives in a lovely area, like a lovely secluded estate, which is stunning. But, like, I only live 5 minutes away from Indy, and I'm just in my flat in the center of, like, the town. And Indy's, like, in a little kind of countryside-y bit. But it's only 5 minutes away from here. But yeah, she does have a lovely, very nice house. So when I go there, I'm like, oh, should we film a video? And she's like, yeah, where do you want to do it? Honestly, every room in her house, we could do a video and everyone would be like, it's just the nicest place ever. And I'm like, I know. I can't replicate that. I don't have the nicest place ever. I do have this jazzy lamp, which technically isn't mine. Yay. Day of the Dead. How about Shaun of the Dead? A very good film, Marco. A very good film. It's a Mexican tradition. It is a Mexican tradition. Have you watched Endgame? Are you into nerd stuff like Marvel, etc.? Well, kind of like what I was saying a minute ago. I don't know if you heard about the Detective Pikachu thing. So I'm living with my boyfriend, Rory, who you guys might have seen on the last live stream when he was being really loud and doing the dishes and everyone was complaining. And I was like, for God's sake, Rory, shut up. I'm trying to, you know, talk to some people here. And my friend Joe, who I do drama with, you probably have seen him in, if you saw my last video, he was Sherlock Holmes. So I live with him and Rory, and both of them are like massive like Marvel fans. They love the Avengers. And I'm not like, I don't dislike the Avengers. I've just never really kind of taken the time to get into it because like a lot of the films now, like Endgame and the one before, whatever it was called, you have to kind of have seen a load of films before that to understand. So I just didn't bother. So no, I haven't seen Endgame, but I hear it's the best film ever, even though it's a million years long, apparently. I don't know why it's so long, but I think I'd like it. I would just need to give it some time. Like I've seen some Thors, I've seen a couple of Spider-Mans, I've seen all of the Iron Men's. Yeah, so I do like them, but I'm not like, oh my God, I gotta go there on like midnight. I'll see it at some point. It'll be fine. If we now talk about movies, watch Lost in Translation if you haven't already. I haven't already. I haven't even heard of that one. What's that about? I don't know. Ugh. There aren't as many people watching as normal. I guess that's because it's a Saturday night. Most people are probably out and partying and stuff. But not me. I'm here with you guys. There's no place I'd rather be. Have you ever read a book and saw the film adaptation afterwards and were disappointed? Yeah. Most books I read and then get turned into films, they're never as good. Like, I love The Book Thief, which you've probably heard me talk about before. It's one of my favorite books of all time. And they turned it into a film. And it's good. Like, it's not the worst film I've ever seen, but it's just not as good as the book. So I came out a bit like, meh. Yeah, it was good, but meh. So I can't really think of any others because, as I said, I don't really watch films that much. I don't go to the cinema too often because I prefer books. So I'll sit there reading of an evening as opposed to going to the cinema and spending 30 quid on like a cinema ticket and a thing of popcorn. So expensive. But yeah, what about you? What books have you read and then seen a film of and they're just... Endgame is a bit overrated in my opinion. I liked it, but it was not the best of all times. Ooh, Marco. Throwing in some different opinions there, my friend. Throwing them out there. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things, so what can I say? Hi, Hannah from Houston, Texas. You look gorgeous as ever. Oh, Chris. You stop that, you. You stop that. My hair is all floofy. It just keeps like... But thank you. And hello to Houston, Texas. I would love to visit Southern America one day. Like, so bad. That has Bill Murray, right? That movie. Lost in Translation. Oh, so Lost in Translation has Bill Murray in it. And Scarlett Johansson. Oh my God. I'll have to see that because I really like Bill Murray a lot. And Scarlett Johansson a lot. So yeah, I'll write that down for sure. That's why I'm here. I couldn't do anything else. Oh, cheers, Jörg. Got nothing better to do, so you thought you'd tune in. No, I'm grateful you're here. Thank you. Films can't be that good like your own imagination. Exactly, call me daddy. Exactly. You're saying some true things this evening. If you could choose an era to live in, which one would you like to be in? And if you could live in several ones? Well, I definitely like to have lived in like the Tudor kind of era, like Shakespeare's time. I would love to have gone to see Shakespeare at the Globe in London, like originally performed. And I would also love to be in both London, World War II, and Germany, World War II. London to see kind of like what the Blitz spirit was about and kind of rationing and being like, rah, we're going to beat the Jerrys, rah. And then in Germany, seeing how kind of normality was just turned upside down into this just crazy fervor of like Nazi craziness, really. So I would just, yeah, it'd be really interesting to see the difference between the two cultures running parallel, if that makes sense. Any Michael Crichton book adaptation is horrible, I think. Cool. I'll have to look into that. Jörg, hey, well, you're the one that said it. Marco, not a movie, but a TV series, Game of Thrones. The series is quite tame compared to the books. See, that's something else. I'm not very good, like, in terms of the fact that I've never seen Game of Thrones, ever. And in the UK, I don't know about in Germany or wherever you guys are from, like, Game of Thrones is massive at the moment. Everyone is talking about it. Everyone is going on about the latest episode and the battle and blah. And I've just never seen it. I think I would enjoy it if I kind of sat down and took the time to watch all of it. But I've just never done that. Just never done it. I don't know why. I like it. I'll get there one day. But I'd rather like sit there and film a YouTube video and edit that. And that takes like 3 hours. Or I'd rather have a little live stream for half an hour to an hour with you guys than, I don't know. I'll get into it one day. It's in most cases, isn't it? Game of Thrones is so good, both books and TV. I know, Marco. I'll get there. Want 20,000 clicks? React on Game of Thrones. Yeah, like, I know some stuff that would obviously get my videos way more popular, but I don't know. As I said at the beginning of this video, I've never kind of been doing YouTube to become a bigger YouTuber. Like, it's always nice being like, oh, I've hit 3,000 subscribers. Can you hear that beeping? Bad traffic. But yeah, I've always done it for me. I started it for me, had 100 subscribers in early 2018. So in a year and a half, I've got like 3.5k subscribers out of nowhere to me. So it's just lovely. But it wasn't what I've set out to do. So maybe I'll find something that people enjoy and it gets me to be a big YouTuber, which would always be a bonus, like, don't get me wrong, but I will never go out of my way to be like, I'm going to film this video because it will get me 20,000 likes or whatever. That's just me. If you could partake in a Mars mission but you had to stay there forever, would you do it? No, I would not, Floppo. I would not. Just because I'm quite scared of space. I don't know why, but I am. Just have a big old fear of space. I think it freaks me out because there's just infinite nothing. And like, we don't know what's out there. It freaks me out a bit. And I'm really bad with change. Like, moving in here, I've been a bit like, oh, I'm really homesick. Oh, I literally live 10 minutes away from my house. It's really not an issue. But, you know, I don't think I can move to Mars. Can't see anyone from Mars. Have you seen Dark? There will be a second series at the end of June on Netflix. No, I have not seen Dark. Okay, that's another one to add to the list. You guys always give me good recommendations, so do keep them coming. Marco, but if you ever watch Game of Thrones, maybe film yourself. Well, like, I could do a live stream, I guess, and just be like, oh my god! There's so much stuff going on. I just hear it's crazy. I might buy myself a bottle of wine this evening after I finish this live stream. Not drink all of it, because that would be a bit ridiculous sitting on my own, but you know, fancy a little glass of wine. Do you guys like wine? Or are you more beer people? Marco, Stranger Things. Yes, I have seen Stranger Things, both seasons, and I really like it. So I'm really looking forward to the next season, which comes out in summertime, I think. Yeah, so that'll be really good. I like Stranger Things. Things I have watched recently, Queer Eye on Netflix is so good. It's so much fun. I love it. I watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine a lot. That's one of my favourite programs. I do like wine. Excellent, Douglas. Are you a white man, a red man, or a rosé kind of man? I said it once and I do it again. Another house party video would be nice. Hermalope, I agree, because I really enjoyed my house party video, but some people have said to me since, you do realise that when you apply for a job, they will search your name on like all social medias to see whether or not you're a good person to employ. And obviously they say, if they see I've got a YouTube channel, that's fine, because they'll just be like, okay, she knows how to edit videos, she knows how to create content that an audience enjoys, blah, 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 blah. But then if they see that, they'll also see that I get really quite drunk and film it and put it on the internet. So that's why I haven't done another one since. But I don't know, I might do one again in the future, but I see. My bottle is already open. Yes, Sebastian, get that bottle of wine. You drink it. I'm jealous. I only live across the road from a shop. It will take me 3 minutes to get there. I will go at some point after this video and grab myself a little bottle of wine. That'd be nice. Yay! I think the Game of Thrones is a bit too much for a series. I wish people had other things in mind to discuss about than topics of entertainment. What would you like to talk about, Blasphemy? You ask me a question, darling, and we'll crack on with that topic instead. Ask me anything. Call me daddy. Wow, so sophisticated. Wine? Wine? I'm a beer guy. I don't like beer, which sucks, because whenever I go to Germany, which is a lot, everyone's always like, German has the best beer in the world. And it's true, because the only beer I've ever been able to stand was Weissbier that I had in Munich. And I really liked it, but like not enough that I'd want to have that over a glass of wine or a cocktail or whatever. It's okay. It was nice, but so yeah, wine. And wine you can get really cheap here in the UK, not like in a restaurant or a bar in London. It will be bloody expensive and you'll be never, like, you have to remortgage your house to pay for it. But I can go to the supermarket just over there and it will cost me like a £5 for like a nice bottle. You can get one for like £2, but you might die. I'm new on the wine biz. I'm more cognac and beer. Cognac's nice. I don't mind cognac. I don't drink beer, prefer wine or whiskey. Well, Marco, I'm a whiskey gal myself, but not in the form of normal whiskey. I have it in the form of Baileys. I love Baileys. It's my favourite drink in the world. It just tastes so creamy, and it's got that whiskey kick, so you're just feeling great. I love it. Red mostly. I like a dry Syria or a Shiraz. My dad likes Shiraz. Australian Shiraz. He will drink nothing else. So, yeah, he also likes red wine. I don't like red wine, though. White or rosé. White has been my preference of late, as long as it's not Chardonnay. I hate Chardonnay. Dark is the first German Netflix original, I think. Some people compare it to Strange Things, but I don't think that's a good comparison. Is it in German, though, Jörg? Because we all know my issue with the German language, that I can't speak it yet. I can't say your name. Hemeralope. Yeah, I know it is. I told you about the house party video because it was so much fun. And when I watched the other one back, I just crack up laughing because I had such a good time with my friends. But yeah, just someone, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been on YouTube actually. Someone messaged me or like commented and was like, oh, you do realise that this is really bad for your employment? And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. And I'm really unemployed, so what kind of series? How much is a bottle of wine where you live? Like a £5 for like a decent one, not like a really nice one, but a good one. £5. Douglas, Dark is really good. Watch it 3 times to help with my German. Ich lerne Deutsch. Where are you from, Douglas? Are you American or are you English? Baileys and Coke, you'll love it. Ugh, no. Surely that would curdle it. And it would go like really like lumpy because it's cream. Having a Müller Thurgau dry right now. What's that, Roland? What is that? I've never heard of that. Baileys is awesome, but much sugar and you get fast wasted. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I think that's why I put on a little bit of weight. Like not loads, but since I like over the last year, I've put on a little bit of weight. And I think it's because I've drunk so much Baileys because it's just made of cream. So you're just drinking cream, but it makes me very happy. So strong, sassy, independent woman who loves her body, you know? Love that Baileys. Yes, but when you watch it in German with English subtitles. That's a good idea. A very good idea. English dub, thanks, Jörg. Are you from Idaho? We have an American. I love like the mixture of nationalities. It's so much fun. Tell me about Idaho, Douglas. The only place I've ever been to in the States is New York, and I loved it, but I'd love to come and visit the States again. I'd really like to go to the deep south, so like Alabama and Louisiana and places like that. But if you tell me Idaho is a good place, then I'll come and see you there. I have to clarify on my last statement on Game of Thrones and my wish for different topics to discuss on. I don't want anyone to stop the conversation or start a different topic. I simply wish for people to discuss on more relevant topics on a regular basis. Okay. Everyone here? The moderator has spoken. I don't mind what we talk about. You want to talk about films? I'll talk about films. We've just been talking about wine and beer. Good times. You're welcome, Tom. Jörg and Tom are now best friends in the chat. I love it. Creating a community as one. Whoop! What's that little $sign up in the corner? What's that do? Oh, ad inserted. Oh God, I'm sorry. Can you guys see an ad? I just wanted to see what that button did. Ad inserted. Is there like an ad in the chat? I don't know. I can't see anything. I've just pressed the button. Müller Thurgau. Cannot see a thing. You can't. Oh, I don't know what ad inserted. Oh, maybe it's like when people watch this video back, like as a video instead of a live stream, there's going to be like an advert here. I don't know what I did. There's like a little button that has a $sign and I just wanted to see what it did and it didn't do anything. Hmm. Müller-Thurgau is a white wine, second most planted in Germany. See, Germans aren't known for their wines, are they? Same as the English. Like, you're known for your beer, and we're known for Scotch. But, like, English wine, everyone kind of goes, at. French wine is known for being the best in the UK. I don't know about in Germany, but French wine is beautiful, no? Hannah, I don't mind what you talk about. I just enjoy hearing your voice. Oh my God, thanks. See, so many people comment on my videos like, I love your accent. And obviously, where you live, you don't think that you have an accent. Obviously, everyone has an accent, but I hear everyone speaks like me. So when people are like, I love your voice, I'm like, I sound like everyone else just here. But I guess to an American or a German, it must be quite strange or different. But I don't mind a chat, so stick around. It played a video ad. Oh, see, Massa Tuowo can see my video ad. Weird, but I won't insert any more ads. Ads. Pop out chat. Toggle timestamps. What do these little buttons mean? Participants. Doesn't tell me who the participants are. Ah, okay, I'll stop playing. The sophisticated English accent. Yes, Roland, this is the quintessential British accent. Because it is funny though when mainly Americans, like, you see it and they're like, oh my God, I just love a British accent. And it's like, there isn't a British accent, because Great Britain, you're not even talking about England, you're talking about Britain, which is Ireland and Scotland and Wales and the whole of England, and there are so many different accents. So it's like, I love a British accent, and yet someone can be from Liverpool and literally talk like that, eh? There's a lot of that sound, and it's like, that's not what you mean when you're like, I love a British accent. You mean how I speak, like a Southerner or a Londoner speaks, not like someone from the north or from the West Country where they talk like that, you know, like they love tractors and they love farming and stuff like that. No one talks like that. Like, but thank you. I'm glad that you all appreciate my very English RP accent. After 4 years living up north in Teesside, yeah. So this, yeah, her Hemerope has got, like, you have to forgive me then because I thought everyone here was like German or American, so you're going to know that was a horrifically bad Liverpudlian accent. But yeah, so this person is, Teesside's like Newcastle, right? Like Geordie. So that is a really different accent to how I speak. But I'm glad that you enjoy the accent, even though you live in the UK. You like this accent. It's a good one. Are you going to watch Eurovision next week? Yes. Yes, I am. For sure. I love Eurovision. It's so much fun. I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks, though. I'm very excited. I don't go to weddings very often because I'm at that age of kind of like 24 where people are settling down and starting to like move into their first houses together and stuff like that. But no one's really getting married. I think people start kind of doing that roughly. Obviously, it depends, but like 28. So give it a few more years. But I'm going to a wedding in a few weeks' time and I'm going to be like, woo, yeah, I'm very excited. Idaho is good for outdoor recreation, camping, skiing, rafting, hiking, etc. I like those things. I do like those things. I am kind of jealous of people living in America because you don't even have to leave your country to do so many different things. Like, you want the high class sophistication city, go to New York. You want like sweltering heat, go down south. You want to go skiing, go to the north. And there's just so many cool things to do. I hope you will have a decent time with your flatmates. Maybe you should open a bottle of wine after they come back from the cinema. I think I should, but I worry that I will have drunk the majority of the wine before they get back. Yes. Is that also an Oxford accent? Yes. Yeah. It's a southern accent. So most people from kind of, I don't know really, but yeah, Oxford people would speak like this, essentially. No, it's not. Newcastle is not Teesside. Good. I don't know where Teesside is. Let me Google it. Teesside. Oh, you're right. Why did I think it was Newcastle? See, I don't even know my own country. Where is Newcastle? That's above York and Leeds. God, that's very northern. You are very, very northern. Very northern. Who do you think will win and who is your favourite? Well, Jörg, I haven't seen the act yet, so I don't know. The UK won't win because we're always crap. And also Europe hates us, which is fair. We're a bad country at the moment. We're doing some crazy stuff. So we won't win. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's exciting. On the accent topic, I enjoy your accent too. I've been influenced way too much by American accents, so my English speaking turned a bit weird. Yeah, 90% of the Germans I know who have learned English have an American accent. Like German still, but it's more American than it is English. And I'm like, you're speaking English. Like if you were learning French, you wouldn't try and learn it with like a French Canadian accent, would you? You'd learn it with a French accent because that's the original language. So yeah, pick up my English accent. My friend Anna, who is in some of my videos, the girl from Berlin, the love of my life, I love her so much. She is the only German I know who has a relatively English accent. And that's because she spent 3 months here while she was learning English with me as her best friend. So obviously picked up my accent more than the American accent. But I completely understand why, because there's so many American films and TV shows that when you're it's such a good way to learn is by watching something with German subtitles that you're picking up that that's how it sounds. So you can speak English perfectly. You'll just have an American accent, which is fine. It's just not an English accent, you know. When I heard the first time a Scottish accent, I was like, what? Don't worry, a lot of people don't understand a Scottish accent here. I do because my dad is Scottish and I can kind of tune myself. Like when someone's really Scottish, I have to really concentrate, but then I can understand them. But if you kind of just hear it in the background, and it's like that, you really don't understand a lot of it. It's just, you're not even talking very high, you know. It's just, what? It's a nice accent though, I like it. So, talking about weddings, how is Rory? Marco! He's good. He's really good. But he always says to me, like, whenever I talk to him about, like, weddings or marriage, he's always like, if you keep, like, hinting that you want to get married, I'm going to push it back by another 3 months. And I'm always like, ah! So I'm not allowed to talk about it. But, you know, you talk about it. You push him. Be like, go on. Do you also know regional German accents? I can't do any German accent. But yeah, I know they're different. Like the Munich accent, the Bavarian kind of region is really different to like the Berlin accent, for example. So I can't tell the difference. When I hear German, it sounds German, but I know there are different ones. Moved out? From where to where? Under London Tower Bridge? No, Alex, I wish I lived there. That's actually where Rory works. He literally lives. He works right next to Tower Bridge. It's beautiful. Beautiful. No, I haven't got my phone. I took a video yesterday of the view over the Tower of London and Tower Bridge and London in general and the Thames, and it's so beautiful there. Yeah, I've moved from where I lived before, 5 minutes up the road, to 5 minutes down the road. So I'm still in kind of the Croydon area. But obviously I'm not going to tell you whereabouts, just in case there's a scary person out there who's going to be like, I'm going to go and hunt Hannah down. You never know. The internet is a weird place. Blasphemy also loves the question. Yeah, let's talk more about weddings. I like this. Maybe you can do so many things in the US, but it's a big country too. I think you have to spend much time to travel. Yeah, for sure. It takes ages to like get across the world. Like the US, I mean, obviously it takes ages to get across the world. It takes a long time to kind of travel from one side of the US to the other, but you get to do so much cool stuff. So that's good. Is the TV series Yes Minister still a thing? Do you know about, is there a modern equivalent? I know that Yes Minister was a thing. I don't think there is a modern equivalent. I don't know. I've never seen it. My dad really likes it. I don't know. What's the difference between UK and GB? UK, I don't know, which I should know, which is really bad. UK obviously means United Kingdom, GB means Great Britain. But there's a difference. One of them includes Ireland, e.g. Southern Ireland, Dublin, that area, which is its own country. It's not part of us. I think UK is the one that isn't with. Let me look. I'm really sorry. I should know that. UK versus Great Britain. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland refers to the political union between England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. The UK is a sovereign state, but the nations that make it up are also countries in their own right. Yes, that makes sense. And then Great Britain. Oh, as UK, Northern Ireland is not part of Great Britain. Oh my God, I got that completely wrong. Oh, so the UK is Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England. But Great Britain is just Wales, Scotland, and England without Northern Ireland. It's political Irish history. It's a long story about bad stuff that we've done to the Irish because, yay, history. I'm a German Teessider. It's so strange. 5 miles away, it's a totally different accent. Yeah, that does not surprise me. Yeah, not really here. I can go kind of north, south, east, west, and not until I got really West Country would I meet a different accent. Everyone kind of speaks the same. By the way, it's really nice we have such a small community, Hannah. A small Hannah community, so at least we can talk with you. Exactly. That's why I quite like having a small-ish number of subscribers, because I can keep in direct contact with you guys, and it's great. It's great. There is not one Scottish accent. They have different accents. I'm very aware of that, Sebastian. I'm very aware of that. My dad is Glaswegian, and he sounds very different to someone from Edinburgh. There is, wedding is not a good topic. No one in his right mind would marry. If I love someone, I don't need a contract. You don't need a contract, but if you want a contract, then that's your choice, isn't it? Yeah, travel is bad in the US. My best friend lives 6 hours away. Transit here is not good at all. Yeah, that is a problem. It's better like living in Europe, because if I miss Anna in Berlin, I can go and see her. I will be there in an hour and a half. It's really not that bad. I'm out. Wish you a nice evening. Bye. Bye, Tom Music. Have a good evening, my friend. As I see you enjoy to talk about weddings, do you have some special requirement wishes concerning your engagement or your weddings? These are great topics. Yay. Not really. Like, I know I quite want an opal ring for an engagement ring, or a diamond ring, which is traditional, but I don't really mind what else. It doesn't have to be like fancy. Obviously, I don't really want it to just be sitting in the sitting room, just being like, will you marry me? I'd rather, like, even if it was just at a nice restaurant or something, it doesn't have to be extravagant, it doesn't have to be on like an amazing holiday or anything like that. It can just be really low key, but just romantic and personal. It'd be nice. What was the other question? Special, like, on my wedding, I don't particularly want to get married in a church because I am not christened, I'm not religious, and I just think it's a bit hypocritical when girls are like, yeah, like I really want to get married in this really pretty church. And I'm like, you don't believe in God? Like, fair enough, if you're a massive Christian, that is your right. Like, you should be married in the eyes of God. That's your thing. Perfect. But when you're just getting married in a church because it's pretty, that's not a good enough reason. You're not a Christian. You haven't dedicated your life to God. So I would like to get married in a castle because they're so historical and nothing to do with God. And I'm nothing to do with God. So there you go. And that's about it, really. Obviously, want a nice white wedding dress and some bridesmaids. But other than that, pretty traditional wedding. You've already put a video up about a wedding. Will you film the next one too? Would be nice. I don't know, Marco, because the last one I filmed were really good friends of mine from my drama group who I have known my whole life. These people's wedding is Rory's best friends. So he's best man at this wedding. And I have met these people maybe like twice, 3 times at most. So probably not. But if you follow me on Instagram, which you all should, at Han Monty, you'll see pictures of me looking jazzy in a dress. I do a 6-year sabbatical retreat from internet and real life to concentrate on enlightenment, becoming a Buddha and God. And yeah, Germany, one country and fixed borders, not as confusing as Great Britain, UK. Yeah, it is pretty confusing. I didn't know. But Buddhism seems cool. Like if I was going to be part of a religion, it would probably be Buddhism. But even then, I'm just happy floating through life as I am. Maybe it was something about the bachelor party. What's the English word for Junggesellenabschied? Like a bachelor party is a stag party. A stag do is the male version, and a bachelorette party is a hen do. And Rory has already been on the stag do. I don't get to go because I'm not a man. And they went to Dublin 2 weekends ago, and they had a great time. So, yeah. Do you think that diamonds are a scam? What do you mean a scam? In what way? Like a blood diamond? Are we talking about like the horrific ways that some diamonds are collected? Or in the fact that at the end of the day, they're just a stone and they shouldn't be spent like £3,000 on a little tiny stone? What kind of scam are we talking about here, my friend? So this is my last active chat, but I'm available for answers if anybody writes. Just expect to delay my answers. I might be in another realm often. You crack on, Alex. Douglas, I got married in a park in autumn. Was fantastic. Oh, tell me all about it. What was she wearing? What were you wearing? See, I wouldn't mind getting married in a park or like in nature, and it'd be really pretty. Did you ever listen to Shakespeare in OP? Yeah, like Shakespeare is like originally written in OP, but even like then, if you listen to it kind of properly, you don't understand a word they're saying. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah, that would be a bit strange. Well, looking forward to the dress pics. Thank you, Marco. They will be on Instagram, you know. I'll be looking very jazzy. Saturday night, gotta go. Have a nice evening, guys. You have a lovely evening too, my darling. Whatever you are up to this evening, have a good time. Diamonds are as costly because of the De Beers cartel or not? I'm not going to lie, Roland, my love. I don't know enough about diamonds. I don't know who this cartel are. Cartel. I can't comment any more than that. Oh, I've got my first comment that I can show or hide because Herma Lope has sworn. Oh, it's fine, I'll show it. Herma Lope says, Hindus are terrible. Drunk women wearing swear word pink costumes. I mean, yeah, a lot of Hindus are known for being quite loud and OTT and just a bit too much. So I do completely understand where you're coming from there. I personally wouldn't like a Hindu like that. And if I did, it would be like, if it was going to be OTT and kind of crazy and pink and like, oh my God, I would have it somewhere private, like in my house. I wouldn't go out on the town and embarrass myself in front of loads of people. But yeah, you're right. They're not great. Have a nice evening too. Oh, everyone's so nice to each other on this channel. Yay. Now I've run out of questions to answer. I'll probably go on the hour, so 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock if you're in Germany, or whatever time it is in America. 6 hours behind, 5 hours behind, I can never remember. This May is the coldest and rainiest since 1902. I hope you have some sun in London. Is it really? Because it rains. It hasn't actually rained that much. It's rained a lot in the last kind of 3 days, but before that, wasn't too bad. So maybe just in Germany. It's not raining right now. I mean, the sky is pretty dark, but it's not raining. Oh, you're so beautiful and elegant. Oh, please. Thank you very much. I am really beautiful and elegant. It's just so hard sometimes being this beautiful and elegant. It's funny because I'm really not beautiful or elegant. I'm quite like manly, if I'm honest. Yeah, there are a lot of discussion about the hen and stag do in Germany as well. Yeah, Marco. It's because they get out of control. It's just not good. Douglas, that's 1 p.m. for me. Yeah, so it's super, super early for you. It's still very much Saturday. It's nearly the end of Saturday for us Europeans. Meh. Meh weather is so meh. Yeah, it's been pretty meh. 2049, yeah. So 2049 here. Yeah, it's 7:50 here. 1950. So an hour behind. Wish me luck. Need some sun tomorrow. Going to a car show. Oh, lovely. Vintage car shows in the UK are amazing. So you'll have a great time. A great time. 8 degrees average to be 16 right now. Yeah, it's probably about the same here in the UK, like 10 degrees, but we're quite used to it. It's bloody cold all the time. Last year was just an exception when we all thought we were going to die because it was so hot. But it is lovely. Well, better rain as the drought of last year. Exactly, Marco. It was so hot. I prefer to be cold than hot because at least if you're cold, you can just pile on layers and then you're warm. But when you're warm and you've got all the windows open and it's just so hot that you can't do anything about it, it's just awful. So you took part in a drama class, also beautiful and elegant. It's all in the presentation. Ta-da! Yeah, I did drama at school for a long time, from 11 to 18. And then I've done my drama group since I was 8 years old until now. I still do it. So I'm very, very well versed as to being on stage. You should go watch my videos. My last video was about being on stage. I was a Cockney flower seller. It was great. I got licked by Dracula. Stuff was fun. Will you marry me? I can't marry you. I'm really sorry. I am previously not engaged. I am in love, l'amour with another. But maybe ask me again in like a year's time if he hasn't asked. Maybe. At Shakespeare's time, the spelling of English mostly stopped changing, so it's interesting to hear what the current spelling was intended to sound. I agree. Shakespeare is very interesting in kind of looking at the linguistics of the English language, for sure. Show us your crip, please. As in where I live? Is crip like, I thought it was crib. Like crib? Or is it crib? Do you mean where I live? Because I can show you if you want. Anas. Anas, where are you from, my love? I'm bad lucky. You don't have bad luck. It's okay. You just came at the wrong time. If you'd have asked me like a year ago, why not? But I'm sorry. Yes, if you're flat. Yeah, of course, I can show you a bit. It's still quite messy. As I said, I still have to do stuff. Oh, you're from Morocco. Bonjour. They speak French in Morocco, right? As well as Arabic? I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Getting up. Okay. What have we got to show you first? So this is the sitting room. That's where I was just sitting. Oh, God, it's hard to do on a laptop. As I said, it's quite messy. I was reading Tintin earlier. That's the book there. That's Tintin. I've got a little balcony with a bike on it, some bookshelves, and that's our big dining table behind me. And then we have a view of a hospital, which is, fun. Can you see the flag? It's very rare to see British flags flying, but there is one. This is the kitchen. It's quite small, but enough to kind of move around and make food in. Do you guys all remember Crumb, my rabbit? Oh, it's really dark in here. Where's the light? Boop. There's Crumb. He came with us because he's my baby. We've got a little bathroom, which has a really, really nice, massive mirror. Look, you can see yourself. Aha. A little shower. It's cute. It's cute. And then I won't show you my flatmate's room because obviously that's a bit rude to be like, aha, here's a bedroom that's not mine. Oh my God, my room's really messy. Don't judge me. And this is my bedroom with Rory. It's so messy. We've just moved in, okay? We're still trying to find places for stuff. But yeah, and we got like a little wardrobe and it's just really cute. And that's it. It's not a massive flat, but it's big enough for the two of us. And then, who's the other flatmate? Ugh. And now I shall go back to where I was sitting a minute ago. And that's the flat. I hope you enjoyed it. 4 months sun coming, perhaps, and the winter again. Perhaps rain again, and no snow. We very rarely have snow in the UK, which is very sad. I like snow. Arabic and a little English. Cool. Hans gets the Flammenwerfer. Cool. Don't really know what's going on there. Tim and Truppi. That's what Tintin is called in Germany. Oh, really? No, yeah, we have Tintin and Snowy. And I've been reading, so it's really good. Hey, Crumb! Cute bunny. I have ferrets as pets. They are a handful. Yeah, rabbits are a handful. They really are. He's very cheeky. That's a cute dress you're wearing. Thank you. I like it too. It's like really kind of like 50s. I like it a lot. And it's like made of, not like silk, I wouldn't have thought, but it's really like smooth. It's not cotton, so it's like, ooh. I like it. Thanks, Hannah, for the tour. Not bad, really. Yeah, like I'm not saying it's like Buckingham Palace. It's not ever going to be an amazing house because I don't have enough money for that. But I really like it. I think it's really nice. Marco, I like the round window. So do I, Marco. It feels like you're in a ship. And everyone's like, oh my God, hard to starboard. One of my co-workers looks like Tintin, complete with sharp hairdo, like he stepped right out of the cartoon. Or he looks like that. Don't want to lose my space. That's him. That's funny. Also like the round window. We've got a lot of love for the round window. And you're welcome anytime you want in my city, Fez. Thank you. I would love to go to Morocco. I've been to Tunisia and I've been to Egypt, but never Morocco. I'll go one day. Hey, I should tell you about the funny noises from my bathroom the other night. Checked it out when I waited a bit. I could see the end of a rat's tail from underwater block. Flushed it. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's horrible. I can't speak German. Another nice German. Please translate the enlightener's comment. Something. Someone translate that for me. Sebastian, how old is my rabbit? He is 3 years old. So he's quite young still. He's not really old, but he's not a baby. Yeah, he's a good boy. If you have a minute, watch Teesside Tintin on YouTube. I will, because anything northern makes me laugh a little bit. Are you from England? Yes, I am from England. I am from London. London. I cannot make a photo because of personal rights and forbidden smuggling. Yes, he looks 100% like Tintin reincarnation. That's funny. He understands only half of what you are saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Can the rest of you understand me okay? Do I talk too quickly? I'm sorry. Hey, Hannah, how's your world? It's good. It's good, Alanko. How's your world going? We've just had a flat tour. You've joined quite late in the conversation, my friend. We're going soon. Because I need the toilet. And I also need to go and get some wine from the shop. I'm coming after a month or two. To England. How exciting for your first time. England is a beautiful place. You'll have a great time. I understand 100%. Good. But you're American, Douglas, so you will understand 100%. Not too chewy. Are you talking about Crumb, Sebastian? You are talking about Crumb. That's so rude. Marco does that too. But Marco was you, wasn't it? With the little note for Crumb? With the carrot? I think it was Marco. Hang on. Let me go and find the note I'm talking about. La 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 la. By Crumb's cage currently. Boop. No, it was Holger. Holger, who is a patron of mine. Yeah, Marco, you are innocent. It wasn't you. You sent me the mead, didn't you? Holger is a little patron, and he sent me this little carrot for Crumb, because he kept being like, oh my god, yeah, Crumb is a really tasty rabbit. Like, I'm going to eat him. And I was like, don't you dare. Just look at his little face. Look at his little face. He's just such a good boy. He's such a good boy. I can't hold it and stroke you. Come here. Come here. No, he's ignoring me. No, sorry. So I got that wrong. Marco didn't buy anything. He bought me mead, which was great. But no, Holger, who is a lovely Austrian subscriber of mine, sent Crumb a little carrot, because he also used to take the mick and say that he was going to eat Crumb. I think your talking is perfect. You may get used to it one day. Thank you, Blasphemy. I hope so. I try and be quite clear, and I don't talk too fast, I don't think. Could you please speak faster? Do English speak so slowly? Rude, Alex. If I spoke really quickly, you wouldn't be able to understand me as easily. See? If I did that all the time, you wouldn't be able to get it. So, no, I talk slowly-ish for you guys, because a lot of you have German as your first language, not English. So, Alex, stop it. I'm looking after my daughter who is ill. Oh no, honestly, I'm having a really bad time of late. So many issues to sort. Alankai, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sure life will get better. It's just, you got to go through some crap stuff first. I understand your Brit slang very well, and it's really nice to hear. Thank you, Kinky Soul One. That's good to hear too. Yeah, living on the ground floor seems to make it more easy for rats to get up through the toilet. Now something very heavy on the toilet seats that rats can't get through. Sigh. Nice rabbit. He is a nice rabbit, Roland. Marco, I like eating rabbit though. Bad, Marco. Bad. Who's Linda? Temos un destino mercado. Linda. Right. Well, I'm on that note. It is 8 p.m. It's actually 8:03. You got 3 minutes extra. Bella, my daughter, says hi. Hi, Bella. I really hope you're feeling better soon. Oh, I hate being ill, but your dad is looking after you, right? So you'll get better really soon, I hope. Get better. Love and kisses from England, from London. Right, the rest of you lot, I'm going to go. I'm going to get myself some wine and have some food and have a good evening. So much love to you all. Thank you so much for all joining me. You're all wonderful people. I'll try and do a live stream again in the next kind of month. Okay? We'll have a good night. Goodbye, Douglas. Go back to your garden. Spend your lovely summer-ish afternoon in the US. Right, Hannah, goodbye, and hope to have you back soon. Definitely, Hermalope. See ya. Goodbye, Alanko and Bella. Linda means beautiful. Rabbit. Ah, he is a beautiful Linda rabbit. How old are you? 24. Don't know what that says because it's Spanish. Paraben good luck with your new job hunt. On your job hunt, sorry. Thank you, Roland. Marco, have a nice evening. Thanks for the live stream. Thank you for being here, Marco, one of my patrons. I think you're the only patron here. Or has there been another one? But much love to you, Marco. You support me. Much love. I wish you all the best. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Blasphemy. Goodbye, all. Much love. So long. Farewell. Goodbye.